Hello and welcome. Today we are going to connect a Robomotion robot to a workspace and run our first flow. A robot is the software that actually executes your automation. Nothing runs in the browser. There are two ways to run a flow. Cloud Run uses our machines and needs no software installed at all. Local Run uses yours, and for that you install the Robomotion agent. We will do both, and by the end, you will have connected a robot 3 different ways. To see how Local Run works, you first need the agent. It lives on robomotion.io/downloads. Download and install the build that matches your operating system. The installer brings 2 things with it, a desktop application and a command line tool. We will use both. Back in the Flow Designer, we start by creating something to run. Open the project picker, choose New Project, and give it a name. Ours is called OpenAI Chat. A project is the unit a flow lives in. It has its own repository, its own versions, and its own collaborators. Every flow begins with a trigger, and the one most flows use is the Inject node. Right-click the canvas and add it. Rename it to Start. That is the convention, and it keeps a flow readable. There it is, one node, and the beginning of everything that follows. Next, we need the OpenAI nodes. They are not in the palette yet because the package that provides them is not installed. Open Packages from the left rail. This is the registry, everything the workspace can install. Search for OpenAI and install it. Packages are installed per workspace, so every robot in it gets the same nodes. With the package installed, the first OpenAI node we add is Connect. Connect is where the credentials live, so that every node after it can simply use the connection. Click Connect and its properties open on the right. Normally, this is where you would put an OpenAI API key, taken from your vault. To keep things simple, we will not use a key at all. Switch on Use Robomotion AI credits, and the call is billed to your workspace instead. Now the node that does the work. In the new designer, it is called Generate Text. Then a Debug node, so we can see what came back. Debug prints the whole message object to the dev console. And a Stop node at the end, so the robot finishes and goes idle once the answer is in. Generate Text needs one thing from us, the question to ask. That goes in the user prompt field. In the old designer, this node was called Create Chat Completion, and the field was simply prompt. We will keep it very simple. Tell me a joke. And now we are ready to run. The simplest way needs no installation at all, so we will start there. Click Run, and you are offered 2 targets. Cloud Run goes to our servers, Local Run to a robot you have connected. Local is grayed out until you have connected one, so Cloud Run it is. A robot is being started for us in the cloud, and in a moment, it will begin executing the flow. The flow has run, and the answer has come back from OpenAI. It is in the Debug tab of the Dev console. Expand the message object, and the reply is in the text field. The second way to run a flow is on your own machine, and that is what the Robomotion Deskbot application is for. Once you have signed in the same workspace, the same email and the same password as the designer, it lists every robot the workspace has. A robot is a named identity in the workspace, not the machine itself. One machine can connect several. So pick one and press Connect. That is all it takes. That robot is now connected from this machine, and tomorrow it could be connected from another one instead. Back in the designer, press Run again, and this time Local is available. Local Run only ever lists robots connected from your own machines, which is the point of it. The flow runs on your computer this time, and calls OpenAI from there. Same flow, same answer, different machine. The third and last way is from a terminal, or, on Windows, the command prompt. The installer also includes Robomotion Deskbot, a command line tool. It is how you connect a robot on a server that has no desktop at all. It takes two arguments, -I for your identity, which is your email, and -W for your workspace. Then your workspace password, exactly as in the desktop application. It signs in and lists the robots in the workspace. Use the arrow keys to choose one. We will take Furious Bose and connect it. Connected, and this robot is attached from the command line rather than the app. Press Run, choose Local, and now there are two robots listed. One connected through the desktop application, and one from the terminal. Run it on the one from the terminal, and once again the flow finishes successfully. Three ways to connect a robot, and the flow itself never changed. Cloud Run to try something quickly, the desktop application on your own machine, and the command line for everything without a screen. Thank you for watching.